A supply shock may be imminent for both the Quant token and the Link token, as the Chainlink version 0.2 staking contract has rapidly filled with a cap of 40.875 million Link locked up for a 4.32% yield, and 90% of all QNT tokens on the market have been removed from centralized exchanges, meaning that only 10% of the float is still available for purchase. You can expect to hear about all of this and what it may mean for the price action of these two altcoins in today's episode of the Everything Crypto Show. Now, before we hop into the content, just a friendly reminder that I am not a financial advisor, nor do I offer financial advice on YouTube. I am simply here for your crypto news and entertainment purposes. Now, if these videos are successful in keeping you entertained or informed, please consider hitting that sub and like button, turning the notification bell on. And with that, we're going to hop right into today's content. So we are back here talking about two of my personal favorite altcoins on the channel, both Quant and Link, both of which have definitely had some very nice performances over the past month. And both of these tokens are in tight with a lot of big financial institutions and major corporations. Now, I do believe that in the future, we may see a supply shock for both of these tokens, as you know, their actual supplies that you see here on CoinMarketCap are not as readily available to the public as you may think. So we're going to actually start off with Chainlink here, okay? And Chainlink at the moment has a circulating supply of 556 million Link and a total supply of 1 billion, meaning that there is still about 44.5% of the float that is left to be dumped onto the public markets by the Chainlink team. However, we're going to see here that Chainlink staking version 0.2 has finally been released, and the community pool filled up incredibly quickly. There was a cap of 40.875 million, and this cap was obtained, basically in under 7 hours since early access had opened. So I kind of want to walk you through what this means for Chainlink, as they are now proposing a whole new set of utility for the Link token, as well as offering a very nice 4.32% yield for those of you that were able to actually get into the staking pool. So they say here that Chainlink staking is a core initiative of Chainlink Economics 2.0 that brings a new layer of security to the Chainlink network. Staking enables ecosystem participants such as node operators and community members to back the performance of Oracle services with staked Link and earn rewards for helping secure the network. So very similar to, staking Ethereum to support the network, AVAX, Solana. This is along those same lines. And last December, the initial beta version of Chainlink staking version 0.1 was released, consisting of 25 million Link that supported the crypto economic security of the ETH to USD data feed on Ethereum. And you can see here that this is the data feed that is being secured by the staking node. Now they are opening this up to 45 million Link. And effectively, what they're going to do here, first of all, what this does is they're actually going to be offering the staking to support a lot more features that have been launched on the Chainlink network. So you can see here they're talking about Chainlink Scale, Chainlink Build, as well as their price feeds. And they do mention the potential for kind of expanding staking to other features in the future, such as the cross-chain interoperability protocol. So I want to actually find here, so staking version 0.2 will feature an expanded pool size of 45 mil. So if we actually account for the circulating supply at the moment of 556.8 million, that means that about over 8% of the current circulating supply of Link is going to be locked up in this staking pool. And I do think it is worth noting here that they mentioned that if you actually want to unstake your Link, it has to go through a 28-day unbonding period. Effectively meaning, it's very similar to the crypto.org chain, or rather the Chronos POS chain in terms of staking Crowcoin, where if you actually want to unstake, you have to wait 4 weeks. And I think it's pretty safe to assume that people who are simply just trading Chainlink, looking to, make a quick buck on a swing trade here, are not going to be staking their tokens and have it subject to a 28-day unbonding period. So I do think it's safe to say that this 40.875 million link that is currently locked in this community pool is here for the long term. And due to this cap that they have placed on it, I believe that even if some people were to actually withdraw from the staking pool, that it would most likely just be replaced by other link that is waiting here on the sidelines. I mean, clearly an additional 19 million link was staked in under 7 hours since the early access opened. So 19 million was staked, and the remainder of that was actually people migrating from the version 0.1 staking pool. And that just shows you the link holders' appetite here to earn some yield and help support a lot of the different Chainlink services. So I do think that it would just quickly be filled, even as some people do potentially unstake that link in the future. And I do also like to mention here that they may actually expand staking services to secure additional Oracle services, for example, the CCIP, by adding new alerting condition modules. Now, I do want to talk about the CCIP, as I think this is probably the biggest bull case for Chainlink going into the next bull run. Effectively, what the CCIP is a secure interoperability protocol for building cross-chain applications, for enabling token transfers across multiple blockchains, as well as connecting private and public blockchains. And the CCIP was actually recognized as a legitimate technology use by Swift and over a dozen other banks who actually looked at connecting their very own private networks to different blockchains via the CCIP. So definitely, I think this is probably like the biggest bull case for Chainlink in my personal opinion. And we can see here that it currently supports Optimism, Matic, Base, Avalanche, Ethereum, Arbitrum, and Binance Smart Chain, some of the biggest blockchains out there right now in terms of TVL. So, in my opinion, I do think that this is a bullish look for Chainlink, that even after the rapid rise in the price it has seen over the past 6 months, more or less, that people are still very eager to lock it up, okay? We can actually see here that Chainlink on a year-to-date basis is up 198%, meaning it has actually outperformed Bitcoin, and you still see people actually going, oh, now over 200% on the year, but link holders are still locking that up, and that is a very good look for this coin moving into the next bull run, in my opinion. Now, I do want to take a look at the link chart as well here, and the one thing I do want to show you, because, you know, we actually spoke about link multiple times before this breakout occurred. And the reason being here is that Chainlink was in a massive consolidation period of, about 525 days. It was in this range. And we said here, the basic saying is, the longer the base, the more it melts face, with the basic hypothesis just kind of being that the more it shuffles sideways, you would have exhausted all selling pressure. And then when you see a breakout, there would be no sellers basically left, as they would have all been wiped out here after this sideways shuffle action. Most of the weak hands or the impatient people would have already left, and then when it makes this breakout, there's not really that many sellers left. And I mean, clearly you can see, right, like from the breakout level, if you had actually even just played Chainlink from that initial breakout, I mean, it's up like a 70, 79, over 80% from that level. And if you actually were a holder of Link from the bottom of that range, it is up over 240%. And in regards to the staking service, I do hope to see this actually just open up to more people in the future, okay? The one thing I've said about Chainlink before, and this does still stand, is, the fact that there's about 556 million circulating with 1 billion total effectively means that, yes, there is still quite a bit of a link that is waiting to be dumped onto the markets. You can see here it currently has a market cap of 9.3 billion, but a fully diluted market cap of 16.7 billion, okay? So that's the one thing I do have to kind of say about Chainlink, is that this will act as a dampener for the price action. But obviously, the big hypothesis here, if you are a Link holder, is that the buying pressure will heavily outweigh the selling pressure of these token unlocks. And so far over the past year, that definitely has been the correct play. Now, if they do open staking to more of the Link supply, that could definitely help offset some of the dilution, as more Link is diluting the flow, but there's also more Link being locked up in the staking pools. Now, I do want to hop into Quant, okay? This is the second altcoin we are going to speak about in today's video, and we're going to go ahead and pull up Quant here on CoinGecko, because CoinMarketCap actually does not have the correct information. And you know what else we're going to do? We are going to go over to my Twitter, because I shared a couple of tweets today regarding Quant that I do want to walk you guys through. So Quant, I know some people have spoken about gateway staking. I mean, it's been over a year and there's been no updates on that. And I'm really not banking on any form of staking for Quant. I think if you are looking for a token to make passive income, this is probably not the correct token. The reason this is not my account. This is a fake account. We're going to go to my actual account. I think the reason I'm personally invested in Quant is for the scarce supply coming in at 14.8 mil, actually 14.6 according to CoinGecko, and that makes it about 33% more scarce than even Bitcoin with that 21 million supply. That is why Quant, with a 1.6 billion market cap here, has a price tag of $113 because Quant is so scarce. As token holders, you actually get more value out of your Quant as the market cap goes up because there are not as many tokens. And the other big bull case for Quant is that of this max supply, 14.5 mil is already circulating, effectively meaning that, like 98% of the tokens are already in circulation. There is not a lot of dilution for this token in the future. Now, I did ship out a couple of tweets today, actually, regarding Quant. The one thing I spoke about was the setup that we are looking at right now on the charts. I do want to actually bring you over to this chart on TradingView. And the one thing I basically said is that I think this has one of the cleanest looking charts right now in crypto. It has been perfectly respecting this uptrending channel here that began in 2021, as well as breaking out of the downtrending channel that began with its $428 all-time high back here in 2021. Also, it has shaken out a lot of weak hands and impatient traders chasing other alts, as Quant has been relatively flat on the year. But if you actually were watching my videos over a year ago, we started talking about Quant, down here, like in the mid double-digit range. And from that bear market low at $42, Quant actually rallied. Let's go ahead and remove this circle for a second. From that bear market low of $42, Quant actually rallied like over 450%. And even, from that uptrending channel there, it rallied about 370%. So this was in a period of time where a lot of other altcoins were either flat or down. This rally happened from June to October. So the fact that Quant has been shuffling sideways this year has not really bothered me whatsoever. And interestingly enough, right, I tweeted this as well. Let me actually go ahead and find this tweet here. Yeah, so I mean, it rallied 460% from the bear market lows last year, and it's still up 170% from that price, which is actually on par with Bitcoin. And now that we've spoke about the scarcity of this token and some of the price action, I do want to actually take a look at the exchange reserves. When we're talking about a coin with an already pretty scarce supply, I do think exchange reserves are definitely worth looking at. Same thing to be said for Bitcoin. And what you're going to notice here is that regardless of the price increase on Quant here from, like $85 in October up to $113 currently, the actual amount on exchanges has remained relatively flat at about 1.4 million. So 1.4 million left on exchanges, 14.6 million total supply. This effectively means that more or less like 90% of all Quant is in fact, already out off of these exchange reserves. They are being held in self-custodial wallets, meaning that only 10% is available for purchase to the public. And, we're talking about a token here with a $1.6 billion market cap, a huge total addressable market working with financial institutions and major tech companies. And only 1.4 million tokens left to go around. I do believe we could see a big supply shock for this token in the upcoming bull run. So let me know what you think about Link and Quant in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed the content in today's video. I hope you are all staying happy, safe, and healthy, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Peace out for now.